What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, and today I want to talk about Nintendo and the current state that it is in right now. If you guys don't know, if you've been hiding under a rock, Nintendo has just let everybody know that nobody is going to get early copies. Okay, nobody's going to get a chance to review the Switch 2, not the press, not influencers, nobody.
You robbing us, you son of a bitch.
All right, nobody's going to have this system until it is released, guys. And this is unprecedented, okay? This has never happened. Usually, almost all the time, when new systems come out, press gets early copies and they're able to, play it, take a gander at it, all these things. Now, the reason they said this is happening from their lips is because of some sort of update, okay? They say that there's going to be an update day one, and they don't want this in anyone's hands until that happens. And to be honest with you guys, I think that's a ton of shit. I think they're lying through their teeth, and something else is not what it seems. That's just my opinion. And like I said before, it's a dirty game out here with Nintendo right now. This system here, the Switch 2, it is becoming one of the worst releases in recent history, guys, in my opinion. Okay, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of the Nintendo glazers in the comments, maybe talking and trying to defend this. Please don't. But guys, I am a Nintendo fan too. I'm just giving you transparency here. I play everything. I own every console: Switch, Xbox, PS5. So I'm telling you guys this because I'm not just making this shit up. Okay, I'm not just saying this because it sounds good. All right, I'm saying it because these are facts out here. And as somebody who wanted the Switch 2 to be special because I really love my Nintendo Switch, I can't get behind this.
Oh, buddy, what a fucking waste.
I simply can't get behind these practices. And now we got some other news saying that these guys don't have VRR. Huh? Okay, this is something that was promoted by Nintendo. Okay, it has been written by them, and now they are pulling back on that. Okay. Variable refresh rate. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I mean, there's nothing else to say except that these prices are outlandish. All right. Even for digital as well. Okay. I understand. Oh, maybe the first party games you guys want to, hit us for $80. I still don't understand. I still think that's too expensive, but I would at least understand from a business standpoint. But then when you go look on the digital side, it's just as much.
Show me the money.
Okay, when it costs you nothing on the digital side, but you're still charging the same price on the digital side. I can't get behind those practices, guys. And then the shady shit here with not even letting press or anybody else get a hold of the system. I think they're afraid of certain individuals getting a hold of it. Okay, and basically reverse engineering maybe, or just reviewing it and finding all of the issues with it, and it would hamper their sales. I think the press would get a hold of it and it would spread like wildfire and it would hurt their bottom line. I think they're trying to get as many Switches out as possible so that they can, unloosen their belt a little bit and breathe. And that's kind of like some dirty tactics. Those are dirty tactics, man.
I don't like that shit. For sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
I mean, if I'm being honest with you. And like I said, it's only going to be a matter of time, guys. There's people I've read in comments that said, yo, thank God I got two of them. And if you don't know what that means, it basically means, hey, I got two. One I'll keep, and I'll play as directed. And the other one, I'm going to reverse engineer the hell out of it. OK, I'm going to find all the nooks and crannies and I'm going to mod the shit out of it. OK, and there's no escape from this. If you're out here listening to this, there's no escape from that. No one can escape that. Okay. Anytime you have a product out here and you put it out, somebody's going to get inside of that, like Diddy, and do strange things to it.
They've been fondled with.
And as a result, I guess we'll see. Okay. So yeah, I mean, hey, if I'm being honest with you guys, a modded Switch 2 doesn't sound bad at all, especially with these prices that Nintendo is doing right here. Okay. And I think that's what a lot of people are going to probably end up doing. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I think a lot of people are going to end up modding this thing All right. When they go out to buy these games and they see these $70, $80, $90 price tags on these games digitally. Okay. And then they're like, no, you know what I'm saying? And then look at it like this. Even the physical games, guys, they're downloaded. Okay. So that's really where the state is going. That's where the state of Nintendo is headed right now. This version, this new generation of the Switch 2 is on fire, and not in a good way, guys, because I was looking forward to collecting games for the Switch 2 and being able to do the same thing I could do with the Switch. But now all that money that I'd be losing if I bought a Switch 2 right now, day one, which is $500, okay, after tax, right? And any games I wanted to buy, add another 80, 90 to that. So you're looking at easily $600, and that's without another controller. That's without a control, all right? Because I don't play the Switch with those Joy-Cons. I hate those Joy-Cons because there's not a directional pad on there, and it's uncomfortable, and it just doesn't feel right to me.
Oh, what the hell?
So, me personally, you're looking at $600-$700 here just to play Mario Kart, and in 2 months Donkey Kong. All right, that's what you have. All right, so what I'm saying is, hey, it'd be probably wiser for me just to go ahead and finish some collecting for my Switch 1. All right, games that are actually going to be on the cartridge that I can actually play anytime I want, whether I have online or not, and just stick to that. I think that's where I'm going. And I think that's going to happen with a lot of people as well. You're going to see a surge in the Switch 1, and you're going to see a surge in collecting for the Switch 1. I think that's where you're going to see a lot of this take place. That's what we're fighting with, is also video game conservation. And I know we're on the cusp of a digital age when it comes to gaming and all of that. And I have accepted that in my own way. But at the same time, that doesn't mean I have to stop trying to collect for myself and build up my catalog of actual physical media, which a lot of people out there can relate to. And with the Switch 2, guys, now you're going to see way more games. Probably 70% of these games now coming out, guys, are all downloaded. Okay, they're going to be on a disc, but you can go buy them at a store, but the game's not there. Okay, you have to put it inside of the Switch, and then it has to download from the servers. It has to connect to the server for you to have access to it. So if you don't have internet, you're fucked, pretty much. All right, so that's what I'm talking about here, guys. And like I said, there's going to be few games, a lot of first party games that the Switch is going to have, but anything outside of that, and some of the first party games too. Don't be surprised, guys, if you see these labels on the covers. All right, but pretty much third party, it's over with. If you're thinking about collecting third party stuff for the Switch 2, you might as well just hang it up now, okay? Because everybody is using 64 gigabyte cartridges. Everybody. If you want to put your game on a cartridge for your customers, you have to pay for the 64 gigabyte card, okay? And a lot of these games from these indie developers, guys, they're not even 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes, okay? So you mean to tell me that, oh, we have to pay for a 64 gigabyte and our game is only 1.5 gigs, right? 500 megabytes? And if you want to put a game out to the masses in a physical form, that's what you have to do. And nobody's doing that. That would eat their bottom line right up, okay? They would make any money because they would be spending all of it on distribution. So that's where we're at right now with the Switch 2, and it's not good. It's not looking good. Everything is pointing in a negative direction. All their moves that have been made up to this point have been negative, guys. And especially if you're looking at day one type of thing, I am so glad that I am not spending this money on this day one. Okay, it may be a few years before I buy this. I mean, where it's super into the life cycle, things have come down. Maybe this tariff situation gets resolved there. Who knows? I mean, I'm waiting for all of that. Okay, and I'm so thankful I have the games that I have right now, and I'm grandfathered in, so to speak. But man, for anybody else trying to get a system, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay scalp prices. You might as well just pretend that you're going to eBay and the system just came out.
I am actually at a point where I think Nintendo truly thinks you're dumb.
Okay, because those are the prices that you're going to pay for these systems. Sony, Xbox, everybody's just saying fuck you, the consumer. So Nintendo is also saying that. Nintendo is basically telling everybody else to hold their beer, and that's what they're doing. Okay, And it's sad to say, but it's true. It's reality we're in right now. And all the, Switch 2 Glazers out there who have their systems coming and all that. Hey, man, I'm not here to rain on your parade. More power to you. Like I said, I'm not a anti-Nintendo fan here, but I am just somebody who is telling the truth. I'm giving you the game, all right? And I'm a gamer, okay? So I enjoy these games just as much as you do, and I want to see the gaming community prosper, and this is not helping anyone prosper, okay? I don't like to see any consumer out here spending this type of money and getting these type of results. That's unprecedented. We shouldn't have to deal with that, all right? And that's all I'm saying here. I'm speaking from a gamer's perspective and a consumer's perspective. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. If you haven't subscribed and you like the content, please consider doing so. All right. And hit that button. All right. And I will see you guys in the next video.